Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 74 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Tolado. Joining me today, Christian Tolado.
Hello.
Shoutouts to Anthony, Christian,
Not me.
Gut Smashed,
Yep.
His,
Yeah.
and Jordan Lee on Patreon. We appreciate you.
Patron's coming in strong.
If you're on the show early, it's $5. Every dollar helps, Christian.
That's right. We're looking for new technology.
Always looking for new stuff.
All right.
This week, chapter. Very good chapter.
Very good chapter. But we're going to talk about shirts. Buy a shirt. How about the show?
Merch.
All right.
Go buy it. Delivery
And
should be here next week.
I think the question...
You'll see it in live.
I have a question for you this week. Do we have a separate Design Wars segment, or we just do it at the front? Because when do we do it? When do we do it?
Just do it at the front, Christian.
Alright, so, Design Wars, our art show, you know what it is. Go look at it, alright? Go look at it, alright? This week was a tough week for Eric, alright? He copped that L.
I fucked it up.
Definitively.
I beat myself,
Worst pose.
I thought the
Worst design.
simple pose would help me.
It didn't. Alright. No color. Eric fucked it. You know why? Because you don't try and do what Oda does.
Hybrid face is so stupid.
Alright? Oda tried so hard with Drake and he didn't even pull it off.
Yeah, but Drake looks okay.
Drake looks okay. But I went for the Awakening form, which we skip all that shit and go straight to the hype.
Oh my god.
You know?
Sure.
So Eric copped that L. I get the W. The score officially 1-1. Alright.
Now, what's going on this week? You doing a three-way? Are we doing two? Or am I out? What's going on?
Eric's out. There's no enough screen real estate.
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
free.
say screen real estate might be a problem.
No. So Eric's out. We have a special guest artist, maybe. I'm not gonna say who. I don't want to put him under the powerful pressure. Alright? Special guest artist, you'll see when the episode comes out. Alright? This week's topic. Cyberpunk Nami. Alright? People want to say Nami, but I'm getting stupid suggestions. Like, draw Nami as an admiral. That's just Nami with an admiral coat on.
Okay.
There's nothing to sink my teeth in there. See, suggestions I want for the show are things like this. Something familiar, but also a twist on it.
Alright.
Alright? No, I don't want to do... We're not doing Green Ball, because we already did that for Techie. Alright?
I should have won that fucking contest.
Well, they thought you cheated. Because it was too good. Alright? We're not doing iMove, because there's nothing to do there. Alright?
I wouldn't mind doing IMO.
I feel like it's like... there's not much to work with.
Well, the community, the people like the show when they see it.
Alright.
Lots of comments,
Yes. Here's the trap we're gonna... Like, here's what I don't want the show to be.
Do the thing.
Do the thing, and this character has to look like this character.
Okay.
Right? Because if we do Aimu, and we go too far out of the box, people will be like, that's not Aimu. What's the point? It's about creativity. It's about art. It's about design. It's not about
Alright.
drawing fan art.
In the time limit.
In the time limit. The time limit. Eric felt that time limit this week. He felt it hard. Alright? So, that out of the way, we have
What do we got for the show?
the chapter, of course. How strong is Shanks? Topic of the show. Eric wrote this one up. This is a rare Eric topic of the show. Let's see what he wrote.
I wrote 3 words.
Is it legible? Is it understandable? What did he write? He wrote, topic of the show, teams and captains. Alright?
I want to talk about,
Your philosophy.
because I don't think the community, the majority of the community has ever been in team environments.
Okay.
Being a leader
Alright.
of a team.
Okay.
I don't think I don't think it's happening in the community. Therefore, they don't understand the crew dynamics and the captain and the right-hand man.
Eric's gonna go on a little bit of a rant for us, alright?
We can go on a rant.
Alright. We also have questions. And the power scale.
Yes.
We have all that for you today, this week. Great One Piece chapter this week. Some people say it's not great. Those people
But dumb.
are cynics.
Yes.
Alright? Alright. So let's jump. I guess let's jump in this. Oh wait, nah. Do you want to talk about? We'll talk about at the end for next week.
What?
Predictions
Oh, okay.
for the legendary.
There's a lot of there's a question about
I know
944.
944
so
legendary
we'll get there.
chapter, quote unquote. We'll see. We'll see. All right.
Yes.
Can we confirm Dritzkoon on for 944?
He says he's coming.
All right. So the legendary 944 with the legendary Dritz. All right.
Will he drag down the mood?
Who knows?
Probably.
All right. So
Look forward to it though.
start with the chapter title. Smile. Simple. Straightforward. All right. We have Robert on the cover, just fucking around with some spider. Noda Skywalker returns. All right. Noda Skywalker. I wonder who that could be. Some people telling me it's a real person. I don't believe it.
I've heard it's Oda. I've heard it's a real person.
I've heard it's Oda's nephew.
I've heard everyone in Japan submit to Snow Skywalker as
Exactly.
a meme.
I've heard that. I've heard
meme. many things.
Many a meme. But there you go. We got Robin and a spider. Nothing to glean from this. All right. Nothing. All right. We start with a flashback showing us Yasu.
More Yasu.
More Yasu flashback. He's a good guy. All right. He is invested in Odin's future. Right.
Yes.
He's like, here's the money. Go get strong because Odin's gonna be Shogun.
Go get strong and smart.
Exactly.
Clean up your act.
I guess you could say Shutemaru got strong, and maybe Kinemon got smart.
Yeah.
According to the law.
All right.
So he's invested in Odin's future, right? He wants strong people to follow Odin.
Now, do you want to talk about Aizo or Kiku?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
It's Kiku. All right. Oh, it looks like Aizo because she's got a different haircut. Okay.
Is it possible that it's Aizo? Yes.
It is possible.
I don't know why.
But it's such a deep call for Oda.
It's such a random pull.
Why would you pull a random?
He's got like 4 panels.
A random division commander from Whitebeard who has like 4 panels. Pull him into Wano for some kind of hype reveal.
And he's just kind of there.
Marco already has a connection to Wano. I don't understand why it's Aizo.
People always rush to call theories first.
Sure, it's possible it's Aizo.
Yeah.
It's very possible it's Aizo. I'm not denying that. But
does it make sense?
Why would Oda make such a callback?
People say Kiku doesn't look 30-something.
Shaki doesn't look 60. Doesn't even matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Alright, so
doesn't really
could
matter.
Could it be Aizo? Yes, it could. Does it matter? No. Alright.
Okay. Now I want to talk about Shutemaru here.
Alright.
It was told to us that Odin defeated Shutemaru.
Yes.
The strongest of Kuri.
Yes.
And that he joined his crew.
Yes.
I'm going to assume Odin leaves on his journey.
Yeah.
And returns. And then beats Shutemaru.
But here we go. We could be seeing the classic gag face that makes everyone look younger. They could all be 18, 20. You know?
They look young though. Especially Neko and Inu.
As I was saying. The meme face.
They do look extraordinarily young.
They're all full meme faces.
Yeah.
Are they 12?
They could be 14, 15. I don't know about 20s.
I'm thinking they're around 16.
What do we do? I don't think we have the ages of Kinemon and shit, right?
They should be around 40, though. If you think about the 12.
We could do the math, right?
Well, yeah, we could do the math. We don't know how old he is.
20 years ago, right?
But we don't know when this flashback takes place. That's the problem. Like, what's the gap between there? No, they can't be 40. It depends when... Because they travel through time.
It depends when... No, it can. Well, it depends how old... Because if they were, like, 20 here, right?
Yeah.
And then, like...
20 years past.
Because Kiku's 26.
Sure.
So at least 6 years for that kid. And more for... So that's at least 8 years. Because Momo's 8.
Yeah.
When he got his act together, which is after he came back, right?
So it's 10 years. You're going to say it's 10 years.
10 years, a fair time. Maybe
and then they
more.
travel through time.
How long was he on Rogers and Whitebeard's crew for?
We don't know.
Some years.
Some years. We know the incident happened 20 years ago.
Yes.
So that means he had to be on Rogers' crew 2 years before that, before he returned.
Well, Roger died 22 years ago.
Exactly. So he had to be
Even
on the
before
crew
that.
before that.
Yeah. He was on the final journey.
Sure.
And then the crew split
like,
up for a year, and then Roger handed himself in.
So at least it's been 5 years he returns, and then all the shit goes down 20 years later.
Yeah.
And then we skip time because of the time fruit. So
he returns, has a couple of kids, becomes Daimyo
ruler. Yeah.
of Curry,
Yeah.
and then they get transported in
But
time.
that doesn't make sense. Because he had to join Roger's crew and leave Roger's crew.
Yeah, and then for him to have a kid, that's 8 years.
But there's 2 years, there's a 2 year gap
Yeah.
between Roger's execution and the time, the event.
When did he get married?
Heaps of
He
questions.
would have to get married and then join Roger's
I reckon
crew.
he had Momonosuke, went on his
Left,
journey,
yeah.
came back, 2 years go past, event happens.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Still doesn't really help us for this flashback timeline.
It's like, we don't know how old he is here.
Yeah.
So,
Probably
well, how old is
16, 17,
How
18.
old do you reckon Yasu is in the present time? 60?
60, 50, yeah.
So minus 20 is 40. Minus another 10 years, because it's Momonosuke.
30.
30. So you could say it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
But then it's a 10-year gap. Let's just say it's a 10-year gap at this point. This is just...
10-year gap until the events happen where Kaido turns up.
I'm going to say 10 years as this flashback. And after 10 years, the fucking event happens.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
So what, like...
So there could be
Kinemon's
16.
like 28?
Kinemon's 28.
Yeah, 30?
30, 28.
Yeah.
Around there. That's what
Okay.
I'm thinking. So he's 20 in this flashback or some shit.
Yeah.
Which means Kiku could still be 16.
Yeah.
So it could be Aizo.
Okay.
But it also just could be Kiku.
Also, Aizo would be what? 30, 40
Yeah, but-
in Whitebeard's crew? He'd be like 40. In Whitebeard's
We
crew.
know Kiku traveled through time.
Yeah.
So she's part of that. She's part of she's definitely part of the 9 Red Scabbards.
Yes.
But is she part of it at this point? It's probably just her. Alright, Aizo, not buying it.
Now, we're trying to do math here with time travel, which is a problem.
It's not that much of a problem. We just take away 20 years.
an answer.
We'll get the flashback, alright? Don't worry
Alright.
about that. Alright. So, they love Odin. They're already invested in Odin. The ruffians of Kuri.
Sure.
They already love him. Alright. Back to the present day. Alright? The Scabbards are sad. They're crying. They're losing it. Yasu...
Koshiro Man's been seen in the flashback as well with the sigil.
Oh, yeah. Koshiro.
Zoro's master.
Zoro's master, maybe. He keeps on popping up. Every
Not
time...
the master himself, but the symbol of his dojo.
It could be the master himself. But
Yeah.
every time he pops up, it gets more and more likely.
We just need to find a bloke with a ponytail and round glasses.
Yeah?
Alright.
Hiyori is telling Zoro what Orochi did to the people of Ebisu. Right? She's starting that story. Right?
Yes.
Orochi appears and starts making his villain speech. No one is allowed to be sad in his cheerful Wano, alright? If no one's allowed to be sad because this is paradise.
Yep.
Alright? So he's crazy. He's doing the classic villain mustache twirl. Alright? Classic Orochi.
Indeed.
This death looks like it will kick the Alliance into gear. The Red Scabbards are completely devastated. They can't believe it. They're devastated about his death. Right?
Yes.
Will this stick a fire up their ass and take this shit more seriously? Because they've just been fucking around doing nothing, alright? Let's get this
I think they take it seriously. Like, the Red Scabbards take it seriously.
Sure, but will we actually see some actions?
They just need they're still preparing for the final battle. It's not like
Yeah, barely though.
they're trying.
You know what I mean. We've been here for weeks being like, what the fuck are they
they're
doing?
going to, I don't know. We'll see.
This should kick him into gear. This should kick the plot, the fucking gathering supplies for the war plot into gear, surely.
Sure.
Because we're done exploring Wano's people and what happened.
Yeah, that's all set up.
We're done with that after this. Because we understand Orochi, what he did, why he's evil, why he needs to be stopped. We understand that now. And that's what I was looking for. So that's good, alright? Alright.
Sure.
We cut back to Luffy. He's upset that people are laughing at Yasuo's death. Right?
Sure. No one should die. No one should be laughed at when they die.
Do you think this is an Ace callback? A subtle Ace callback?
It's not a callback to Ace. It's a callback to Luffy's experiences.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Is it a callback?
Zabo's death.
Ace's death.
Ace's death.
He understands the pain of death.
Yes.
So I think it's more of a callback to that than Luffy's just plain reaction. He's very serious.
Well,
about it.
it's his plain reaction to what he's experienced, which is whatever.
Yeah, it's
not like a direct callback to Ace.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a subtle sort of callback to Luffy's experiences.
Yeah, well, it's not subtle. It's his experience and what he's
But
experienced.
no one else says this. Luffy's the only one who says this.
Yeah.
So, I think it's
no one says it, but everyone's like, "Why is everyone laughing?"
Sure, but I feel like Luffy saying this is like his thoughts about what should be a respectable death, what should happen when people die,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I think that calls back to Ace. I'm just saying. Ace is supposed to be our topic in this arc.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it, I'm sure. Alright? Alright, so Hyo knows the effects of Smile 2, he knows. Hyo knows the information, so he can relay it to Luffy, alright? Kaido just sitting in his chair, smiling, having a good time.
This takes my vote for the best panel. Of the chapter.
Orochi, a snake of a man,
Yeah.
according to Kaido. Kaido does not give a flying fuck about Wano.
He loves it, mate. He loves the villainy that is Orochi. You can see it in his face.
He does, alright? He doesn't really care.
What do you reckon
at
about his
all.
sixth throne?
We can't see it in full. I'm waiting for the full shot, alright?
Does it have a skull on it?
It does, alright? We all know it does. It's got horns. Kaido, very edgy man. Alright, got the skull tattoo. Got the horns. Alright? Alright, so now we're getting the deep dive.
He's a brutal man. I wouldn't call him edgy. He brutalizes his opponents.
he's a
He
brutal
doesn't
man.
torture them.
Sure, he doesn't, but he's got people who torture in his crew.
Sure, but
He sanctions that
doesn't have
shit.
time for that shit.
He doesn't want to do it himself. He just wants to do nothing all day.
Yeah.
Alright.
A drink.
So, now we're getting the law of the devil fruits that are the smiles, alright? 10% chance the user will get power, 90% chance they'll be not able to swim. Confirmation on that topic,
I know how that science works.
alright? And they can't show negative emotions. You know,
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
don't need to smile.
Legit, don't need to
We've
smile.
been saying this the entirety of Wano, and now it's even worse.
We called this pretty much with our prototype system.
We gave Caesar too much credit.
We gave Caesar too much credit, which is shocking.
Apparently, the final formula has a 10% chance of working.
Well, Shinobi says it's because it's an incomplete formula.
Well, Caesar's formula has a 10% chance of working.
Awful.
Awful.
And you get bullshit devil fruits.
And there's like an even lower percent chance you get the good 10% chance.
Gifters and pleasures make sense. Now there's a new faction called the Waiters, which is the lowest of the low.
Sure.
Didn't really answer our question about the gifters and then the normal people and Udon work in the prisons and shit. I guess they're a part of the same faction.
Yeah.
Because you and I thought that
The failed
the like shitty
prototype.
versions of the animals.
It's still kind of true though. Like the people we see in the army have the good devil fruits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have the
But we
transformations.
thought that was a specific stage, which it isn't. It's
Yeah.
just a chance with a 10%.
So turns out Orochi was doing exactly what we said.
Yeah.
Giving the failed fruits to the people of Ebisu to
Leftovers,
poison them.
though.
To poison them. To make him... Because he's sick of them whining. Alright? He's sick of these people whining. Shut up. Eat your food, shut up.
Leftovers Town doesn't have this effect on him.
No.
And he gave the fruits to Leftovers Town.
Give it to Ebisu. Or did you give it to
He gave it to Leftovers Town.
I'm pretty sure he gave it to Ebisu because he's like, they're close to the capital. I'm sick of hearing them.
He gave it to Leftovers Town in the Leftovers. That's why it's called Leftovers Town, because they get the leftovers.
So the people who ate it in Leftover Town made a new
There's
town in
something
Ebisu.
with Ibisu and Leftovers Town. I see in the theory floating around, which I like,
Yeah.
that Shutemaru is stealing the faulty devil fruits from Leftovers Town so they don't suffer the same fate as Ibisu.
Okay.
How do you think about that?
I like it. I like that theory. sort of makes him a hero,
Yeah.
kind of, sort of anti-hero kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. So we fucking called this exactly. Almost exactly.
Yeah.
90% we called it. How do we give Caesar too much credit? How can we do that?
Yeah, you know, clearly Caesar's using
Vegapunk's design.
Vegapunk's design like Terminator too, Christian. When they
Yes.
use the Terminator's chip as the architecture for redesigning it.
Sure.
Except Caesar fails miserably.
Sure.
Now, is he too busy philandering, getting wine, getting bitches?
Yes.
Or is he just a bad scientist?
I feel like he's just lazy and doesn't really care. And just trying to scam people. Alright? He's a scam artist, we know this.
Will Caesar make a return? He just kind of left in Hong Kong Island. He's gone.
We already got the sides of the devil fruit, so
We don't need someone to explain
we
it.
don't need someone to explain it, so I don't know. The name of the fruit is to mock its side effects. Panel of Doflamingo. Some people are hyped, alright? They saw that panel, like, oh shit.
Bunch of sickos.
Do you remember Doflamingo? Do you remember people remember Dressrosa with rose-colored glasses? Do you remember the hybrid Dressrosa? Do you remember Doflamingo, the villain that everyone loved?
What do you mean they will look through it rose-colored glasses? That's the opposite of what you mean.
No, that's not what the opposite I mean.
What?
They love Dressrosa.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think people love Dressrosa that much. They love the hype stuff. People say Zoe's better than Dressrosa. A lot.
It's probably better overall because it's got less annoying chapters. You know what I mean?
We don't need to get into that.
We don't need to get into that. But people excited to see Doflamingo. I am too, alright? Sanji, mad that Orochi's better with the
See the
food
veins
supply.
in his face.
See the mad, the anger.
Yeah.
That was with food, alright? Sanji. What have we learned in Hokage Guard?
The lion cushion. They couldn't fight their stomachs.
Exactly.
He knows that pain
He knows the pain,
firsthand.
alright?
He'll feed
How
anyone.
can you forget Zeph and what he did for Sanji? Alright?
Can't.
Apparently he did forget during Hokage Guard. Alright?
We'll get into that on topic of the show.
Apparently he did forget. Alright? Alright. So, Otoko slips into the yard and tries to help Yasu with the toy oil. Orochi spots her. Toy oil confirmed not real and
Yes.
fake. We knew that.
Usopp's lies do come true, though.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
we'll see.
Orochi spots her. He's taking aim. But no. Alright? But no. Because then we get this. Get Zoro and Sanji appearing in the high panel of all time. Alright, not all time. 5 years of no Zoro Sanji action.
Here we are.
Here we are. The hype. Zoro and Sanji appear.
Well,
protect
why haven't
Otoko.
they met yet? Why haven't they met yet?
This is what.
We told you.
I told you, I was just waiting for the hype reveal. Here we go, hype. He injected.
Into
Us
my
with the
veins.
hype.
Oh, I'm alive again, Christian.
We needed this hype. We'll start for hype. We
Yeah.
got it.
Drake Hawkins, Draco in the background. We'll see what that happens.
It's tempting. It's now. Do you think there's anything going to happen here? What's going to happen here? Is it time to go in? It's the end of Act 2. It's time to go in.
We can't get any definitive wins here. It's not going to happen.
I know it's not going to happen.
No definitive wins.
Do Zoro and Sanji get captured?
No. All the Straw Hats are there. Law's coming in. He's got to rescue his crew as well.
Sure.
There'll be an escape route. They'll fuck some shit up and then they'll fucking
They'll bail.
get out of there.
Does this ruin Yasu's sacrifice?
No.
But it confirms that
Because the
Orochi's right.
samurai are not in trouble anymore, Christian. But the Straw Hats are.
Sure. So they
They knew
redirect.
the Straw Hats were already there. Hawkins Drake.
Yeah, but you know the fucking is the whole crew here? We
Hold
don't
on.
know. Yeah,
Speed.
sure,
Everyone knows that the Straw Hats are here.
What
Luffy's captured in the mine.
sure.
So it's not like they revealed themselves. People already know they're there.
Let me take you
Zoro
back.
drew the manslayer. A criminal already.
Let me take you back to when Sanji put on the raid suit.
Yes.
Didn't want his identity to be known. He doesn't want to be caught. He doesn't want to fuck up the plan. Didn't want his identity to be caught.
But he can't let the little girl get
I
shot.
know, but he put on the suit, put on the helmet.
This is why the Straw Hats win, alright? They do the right thing at the right time. Now, if it was Law, right, he wouldn't have done anything.
This would have shambled
The girl would have got shot, and then the people would have been like, "Fuck this dude, he did nothing."
We are getting the people on our side of this event, so I don't think it's counterproductive in a way.
Correct.
Uh,
And the samurai that will have their ankle tattoo still free, still see the doubt.
sure. But are they
Nothing
free?
changes. If the result of this event, if Law's like shambles them all out of there,
Yeah.
suspect maneuver,
Okay.
because then they're directly involved with the pirates, with the invaders.
Okay.
So now, if Law busts open the prison, gets his crew, and fucks off, that's fine.
Leaves the gate open.
Leaves the gate open. I imagine the soldiers will be like, "Fuck Orochi."
Sure, but here, do we think there's going to be a Hawkins versus Zoro
No.
and a Drake
This is
versus
what I
Sanji
legitimately think is gonna happen.
clash?
This is what I think is gonna happen.
Gonna happen.
Zoro's gonna fucking
Do you think this
charge.
Do you think this is going to happen?
You get nothing.
We'll get stuff.
You lose.
We'll get a whole chapter of stuff. This is
Clash.
what I think
Clash?
is gonna happen.
Clash and some battlefields or nothing?
Let me explain.
Okay.
This should be the catalyst for giving us the answer to who Zoro and Sanji fight in the end war. We get this every arc.
Okay.
Who are they gonna fight? They clash. Then we get the answer later on.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
This is my theory. And I'm not... What am I, 50-50 on this, Christian? I
Yeah.
guess so. What's this? Someone's calling me. Close that. There we go.
All right.
Zoro,
Yeah.
enraged, charges Orochi.
Sure.
In comes Kirishiro.
Here comes Hawkins.
In comes Kirishiro.
Okay.
Blocks the attack.
All right.
Right? Sanji, interesting case. Right?
Surely he just
Does-
picks up Toko and flies out of there.
Or page 1 returns.
But do we get information on page 1?
This is the hard thing with Sanji, right? Because I don't think Hawkins and Drake will do that much.
Here's my thing.
There's basically
Is it believable?
there's 4 players that
Yeah.
matter,
Okay.
right? Hawkins, Drake, Orochi,
Yeah.
and perhaps Kirishiro. We don't know
he
that he's
should be.
there.
He should be there. He says
Alright.
he's at the funeral of Kuromasaki.
Yes.
So he's in the area.
All the Straw Hats are there. Law's probably on his way, right?
Law should be here.
Yes. Law should be there.
Yeah.
So we need 3 men to take 3 men on. So will it be like Sanji and Drake, Law and Hawkins keep that going, and then Zoro and Kirishiro? Clash, Law gets his crew, they fuck off. Or Kaido turns up, everyone's watching this fight.
Kind of turns up.
Kaido turns up, like, what's up?
He's like, stop.
I don't think they get captured.
Yeah.
Because it would take too much time for him to get to the prison and then Luffy busts out of the prison.
Luffy's about to bust out of prison. That's for sure.
So it doesn't really make sense that they get captured here.
Now, his next chapter, Big Mom focused, as Zoro not at all in the chapter, thus cucking the 944 fanboys.
Oda's not going to cuck us.
944 fanboys get cucked.
King Recon said it best.
What?
The amount of restraint and discipline Oda has
We said this before.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Is mind-blowing. Christian would not resist. He would have had Zoro and Sanji meet chapter 3.
Depends what the plan was, but yeah, okay.
He would have had them meet up. He would have had that hype moment way sooner.
I mean, you know.
Drake comes out. Zoro goes for the attack. Sanji's foot comes in.
Yeah.
Those things would have happened, right? Oda's restraint, ridiculous levels. He's planned this moment. Now what will he give us?
Who knows?
Oda giveth, Oda taketh. As we said so many times.
Oda definitely does do that. So, look, we're not going to get definitive fights here.
I don't know what what do the people expect? You're not going to get fights.
We're going to get clashes.
You're going to get...
It's not the time for fights.
What you're going to get is a setup for the final war and who they fight.
Unless
That's my call.
Hawkins and Drake get defeated,
I mean,
and then we recruit them,
King can fly in. It's possible.
and then Big Mom crew gets up there.
Yeah, King could fly in because it's on radio. It's on broadcast. People are
It's
watching
people, yeah, we'll find out.
it. King could fly in.
This is Perispero's opportunity to get in.
Yeah, King flies in, dives in, attacks Zoro. Sanji and Zoro both block. Something like that. I don't know how they necessarily escape. Maybe a mass shambles.
Here's my thing. It's more believable, right?
Yeah.
That Zoro fights Hawkins in the power scaling schemes.
Yes.
Is Hawkins stronger than Zoro? There's a question there. He could be, couldn't be. Is Sanji...
That's kind of already been set up as well.
It's already been set up. Sanji versus Drake.
He fought Page One, similar opponent.
Similar opponent. They're both
The
close
next
range
level
combat.
up though.
Sure.
That's
More
that's
believable.
fight, yes.
It's more believable than Sanji versus Queen, because we all know Queen is stronger than Drake, and we all know King is definitely stronger than Hawkins. We know the commanders are stronger than this supernova, so it makes sense for the final opponents to be Hawkins and Drake if they indeed stay on Kaido's side.
But you gotta give Zoro that Kirishiro fight. You gotta give him a swordsman fight.
I mean, Hawkins kind of a swordsman.
Then who fights Kirishiro? Shutemaru?
There's plenty of samurai.
My money's still on a samurai fight for Zoro.
What does Kinemon do? What does Kinemon do?
Fights fucking one of the...
Kinemon...
We've seen the 3 other dudes that are with
Kinemon
Kirishiro.
is the main dude of the Scabbers. He has to get a fight.
Does he fight Orochi?
Maybe he fights Orochi.
Maybe he fights Orochi.
He's got the fire cutting technique.
He does. He's
got
got snake heads.
fruit.
Yep.
Makes perfect sense to me, you know. Sure. That could be the case. But we're talking about fights. But all I'm saying is, it makes more sense that they fight supernovas than
I don't
commanders.
necessarily know how they escape. If, like... It's weird. How do they escape? Do they just run away to Leftovers Town? No one follows them?
Do we get an enraged army situation?
Does Kuromasaki give a speech?
Distracting them?
Sacrifices herself to Orochi.
We can't have a... We just
And then we have to rescue her again. Princess in the castle.
But she should be executed.
Calms the situation down.
But she should be executed.
Now Orochi's like...
Don't worry about it.
Orochi's like...
Don't worry about it?
Don't worry about it. I could see that
Any
happening.
more questions?
I could really see Oda being like, let's give Kuromasaki the speech.
Sure.
Sacrifices herself.
Sure.
Calms the situation down. Everyone else escapes.
Yes.
We get nothing. It's possible.
It's always possible.
Shutemaru's also
But it's
there.
the end of the act. Something hard needs to happen.
Luffy-
End of Act 1. Kaido comes out of the heavens and one-shots Luffy.
Yeah.
Alright? We have the round 1 of Luffy versus Kaido in Act 1 at the end. We need something here for the end of Act 2.
I think we'll get a little Big Mom vs. Kaido at the end of Act 2.
Big Mom versus Kaido.
Yeah. That's gonna happen at some point.
It should happen.
It can't happen. It can't not happen. It will happen at some point. They will clash each other. 2 emperors in the same location and they're not gonna fight each other. Are you out of your mind? That is a writer's dream.
Here's the thing.
And they're straight on Oda.
Here's the thing. We know Big Mom's about to make a ruckus of Kaido's prison. Kaido either chooses the capital or he chooses the prison. What's
Big
he gonna
Mom's not
choose?
going anywhere.
That's true. Big Mom ain't going anywhere.
She's gonna be on a rampage as well.
You know, that's also true.
Kaido flies in, kaiju battle in the background.
We've said this before.
That could distract everyone else for them to escape. Oh fuck, we gotta go help Kaido with Big
the
Mom.
entirety of water is just shaking.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tornadoes, lightning.
It's gonna be crazy. Well, no lightning because you say it there, you know.
Just because of the sky, you know.
Okay. Alright. That's the chapter. That's enough of our rampant speculation. Ratings.
9 out of 10.
I agree. 9 out of 10. Why 9 out of 10? Let's say this why. We get Devil Fruit lore. We get confirmation on how Kaido's army works.
We're done with the people's exposition.
We're done with it. We finally understand why Orochi is evil, why we should hate him.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I love that. I love that. I want to know why. We know why. Right? He's poisoning the people. He already made them poor. Now he's poisoning them. That's an extra step.
They can't express their emotion.
Exactly. It's important. It's an important thing for us to start hating Orochi. Truly. Alright?
We don't need any exposition on the people anymore. All we need is that Odin flashback
Give us an Oda flashback. Alright? I do appreciate the high panel at the end. Alright?
Well, that gives plus 2 points, Christian.
A high panel at the end's high, but I'm not going to deny that. Alright? Why does it get a 10 out of 10? Why does it get a 10 out of 10? Because there's
The whole
small,
chapter
there's
wasn't
small
hype.
There's small issues here and there.
It's not a 10 out of 10 chapter, I'm sorry.
It's not- it's
Shanks
just not a
turning
10
up to the Gorosei.
10 out of
10 out of
10
10 chapter.
100%. 100%. Now, there's some small nitpicky issues we can get into. Fucking guys disappear, blah, blah, blah. Where's Tony Yasu's body? Have you ever heard of artistic license? I don't really fucking care, alright? That's what it boils down to. Did it really affect...
When you're questioning the
chapter?
logic of guards talking, you might have issues.
I don't think it's relevant.
You might be looking for it at that point.
I think you're searching at that point, dude. Like, what do you want from me?
We'll talk about Dritz. We'll talk about it with Dritz next week.
I don't know what he wants from Oda.
Is Dritz gonna ruin this chapter for us next week?
No. No.
Okay.
No, it depends what the chapter is. Who knows what the chapter is next week? Alright, predictions for next week.
We kind of
Now, I've heard insane things about
Okay,
next week.
go on. What have you
For
heard?
people who don't know the theory, take your mind back to a little color page. Alright? Not
don't
even
matter.
in canon material.
Yep.
Not even in canon material. We take you back to a color page with zombies in it. Zoro's sitting on a grave that says 944.
Here we go.
For years, everyone has been sad.
Zoro's gonna die.
Zoro's gonna die. Zoro's dream dies. Something happens to Zoro and the crew. Zoro leaves the crew at 944. I've heard it all. Alright? And if Zoro's in the chapter, that's not a W. Alright? Now, if Zoro is like something crazy happens with Mihawk, does that count? No, it doesn't. Because that's a tangentially related to Zoro. Anything happening to Zoro next week is going to be claimed as a W.
Oh, we know this.
People are saying, Oda's the Goda. We already agree that, but this... For this theory to come true, the only things I'm accepting is Zoro's death, right?
What about Sword's death?
What does that even mean?
Snapped in half.
Oh, fine, I'll take it. A sword's death.
Yeah.
Who's going to die? Not Wano Ichimonji. No chance.
The cursed one.
The cursed sword breaks.
Against Kirishiro.
I guess that's possible.
That's some hype shit.
Zoro's down to one sword.
Zoro's down to one shot, the one Ichimonji. There's the second one in line.
Sure.
The cursed sword, we don't know what that is. Disappeared.
It's in some kind of armory somewhere.
Yeah. And we got Shishui that needs to get back.
Exactly. So, Zoro's sword...
Maybe Oda does want Zoro to walk around with one sword in Wano for a while. To get that samurai feel.
Exactly. So, I'm going to say this. The only things that are going to be accepted as a W for the 944 people is Zoro dying, Zoro leaving the crew, and one of Zoro's swords breaking. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you're going to get.
Alright.
Alright. Moving on.
Do you want to talk about
What?
we'll, a little bit of a bridge here? Maybe the topic of the show after Shanks, of course. Of course. Zoro and Sanji meet.
Yep.
They do the, angry half face.
Oh, there's going to be gags next week, 100%.
Alright.
Get ready for the gags.
Now, memes like Dritz.
Alright. Call out Dritz this episode. It's going to be on next week.
I love the spin. I love the spin, alright?
Okay.
He's saying that Oda
Yep.
doesn't care about character continuity and therefore will not do Zoro leaving the crew. Even though we disagreed with him 6 months out on the fundamental facts.
We
about
disagreed
Zoro.
with him on Whole Cake Island.
Yes. Alright?
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna say Oda's a hack and doesn't care about character continuity, therefore won't do it, fundamentally disagree.
We've
with Zoro's
talked about
character.
this so many fucking
And
times.
we'll probably talk about it next week, alright?
Yeah.
But what I want, and I've been saying this for months, alright? I want Sanji and Zoro to recognize that they're real brothers. Especially Sanji,
It's never going to happen.
alright?
It's never going to happen.
That's what I want.
The gag has to stay intact.
The gag has, but we need a real moment between them. We saw what Sanji's real brothers did to him.
We already had that real
Alright.
moment during the fucking Kuma fight.
Sure. But give us another real moment.
It has to be desperate, right? It has to be a
wanna see
desperate
it.
situation.
I want to see it.
Okay. Alright, moving on. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. I've been saying this for 54 weeks, 74 weeks. Alright?
35 weeks.
Episode 0, the secret episode 0. But, we say this for a long time. But, there are still people out there. Still. Let's say Kyra's the strongest. Let's say Drake is the strongest. Let's say Sweatiest man on the planet Arcade is the strongest. And let's say Ahumbu is the strongest. All incorrect. Because Shanks is the strongest. Every week, we bring 100% factual, genuine information to the table on why Shanks is the strongest.
Factual in general.
Alright? This week's evidence, Shanks is so strong that if he made the smile fruits, they would work 100% of the time. Alright? And be better than real Zone fruits, as they would give the divine ability to tap in to the God King Haki. Alright? Tap into that power source.
I want to see that God King.
We'll see it. Eventually. Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the God King.
Indeed.
Now, topic of the show. Teams and captains, Eric's rant.
Christian, this topic comes up from a fundamental misunderstanding
Okay.
and selfishness I see
Alright.
from the community. They say it comes from a thing that like Luffy's a fuckwit and he doesn't know what he's doing. Why isn't Zoro and Sanji the captains? Alright? I want to talk about leadership. I want to talk about teamwork, alright? Now I feel like you and I have dispositions to be leaders in Uniworks, perhaps, Christian.
Alright. I've led a few teams.
You led a few teams.
I've led a few teams.
I've
in the
led a
past.
few teams at uni.
Alright.
How annoying is it when the weakest link of the crew, as it were,
Yeah.
says it's an impossible task, we can't do it?
Well, you ignore that person and you don't take him seriously.
Right, you kick them out of the crew if you can. Right?
You try and work with them, you know.
You try and work with them as the captain. Now, as a captain, you shoulder what? Well, how much responsibility would you say you shoulder as the leader of the group, Christian? For the project? 50%? 70%?
Well, you're steering the ship.
Yeah.
So the buck stops with you, I guess. I don't know. I can't put a percentage on it.
I'm going to say you shoulder a good 70%.
Okay.
Now, as a team leader, I would kill for a man like Zoro to be on my crew, on my team.
Yeah. You,
Powerful in his own right. Ride or die for the leader. Right?
okay.
Ride or die. No doubt in his captain. No doubt. He will speak his mind and give advice to Luffy, but once Luffy has made his decision, 100% in.
What about that one line in Water 7?
Which one line?
That if Luffy shows that he isn't a captain, again, I'm leaving the crew.
That, my friend, long time ago.
But it's factual.
It's factual.
Because that didn't happen in Whole Cake Island.
We're not there yet. I know you're ready to lose your mind about Hawkeye.
Pop off.
Alright? Zoro says this to lift Luffy up, alright? Not challenge him as a captain. And then we see later on after PCP Christian, people take Enies Lobby and those words separately to what happens after those events. Zoro sacrifices himself
For Robin.
for Kuma. For Luffy.
Sure.
Sacrifices his dream and pride with Mihawk for Luffy.
Okay.
Everything is on the line for Luffy. Ride or die.
Yes.
Alright? That's what a good right-hand man is. Right? And a good captain will listen to his right-hand man if it's appropriate. A good leader will take the advice
What's the argument?
Take it or leave it.
What's the argument? Here?
I just feel like people don't understand the role of captains and crews. People seem to be selfish. I would say most people reading this would go, if the captain doesn't agree with me, right, I'm going to be salty and bitter about which direction he takes. Which is not how teams work.
I think it's out of character for Zoro if he gets salty about Luffy's decisions.
Yes, because he's ride or die.
Yeah.
That's what good teams do, Christian. The captain is the captain. He shoulders all the responsibility and therefore has the final say.
But Luffy always makes the right decision. Look at Water 7.
Correct. He asked Jinbei for help.
Look at Water 7. He fought Usopp and did the captain's duty.
Yes.
Right?
Even though he was in massive pain when he was doing so.
Zoro agreed with that decision.
Yes.
He didn't disagree with that decision. He definitely 100% agreed with that decision.
Yeah.
That Luffy made to fight Usopp. Right? That's Luffy's decision. Zoro agrees
Now
with
you
it.
might want to do this into your mic, Christian.
Right? I'll be to the mic, right? Zoro agrees with Luffy in Water 7.
Yes.
And he says that line to let the reader know that Luffy made the right decision at that point. Luffy made the right decision to Whole Cake Island. Now, let's go back to Zoro. Zoro says Zoro doesn't agree with going after Sanji. Alright? Because he'll get Big Mom on our tail. We don't need Big Mom on our tail. We don't need that extra hassle. Alright? He also doesn't like Sanji, quote unquote. Or you can bring that into the fold if you want. Rest of the crew tells Zoro to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Alright? Now, the argument I've been hearing of why Zoro's going to leave the crew is he's going to think that Luffy's not taking the new one seriously, that Luffy's putting the crew in danger, that Luffy's being too reckless. And people admit that Zoro is wrong in this assessment. Zoro's not right in this assessment. Zoro is wrong in this assessment,
Yes.
which will lead to him rejoining the crew. So, we need to add a character moment to make Zoro look stupid so we can rejoin the crew for crew drama.
And for character continuity, Christian.
Quote-unquote character continuity, which is a complete non-argument because Zoro had no problem with Robin rejecting Sanji, rejecting everyone. No problem with that. He only had a problem with Usopp.
Yes. Because Usopp's stubbornness and selfishness
Luffy
led the
did the
crew.
right thing as the captain in Whole Cake Island, therefore Zoro has no argument.
Yes.
Has no argument. Plus, no one witnessed that but Luffy and Sanji.
And the fight between Luffy and Sanji, Zoro didn't have a problem with Usopp and Luffy.
Didn't have a problem with the fight.
So he shouldn't have a problem with Sanji and Luffy.
What did Usopp have to do to get Zoro's respect back?
Apologize.
What has Sanji already done?
Apologize.
There's no argument.
There it is.
There's no argument.
And I feel like Zoro's grown as a character. His resolve has become even tighter than Enies Lobby,
I
Christian.
think it's still the same.
With the captain.
Sure, I think it's still the same though.
Even more so. He's seen more things. Luffy's done more miraculous things. Now, I brought up on Twitter that to be the Pirate King, Christian, I think your crew has to have 100% faith in your
But
ability.
this is also have to do with Zoro not going to go save Luffy.
Yeah.
Alright, get into that.
To be Pirate King,
Yeah.
your crew must have 100% faith in your ability. They can disagree with your decisions.
Okay.
They can put in their input. A good captain will listen to the input.
Sure.
But once his decision is made, the crew must abide by the captain 100%. Otherwise, you'll never make it. One bad seed, Christian, ruins everything. Now, Zoro's seen Luffy destroy the world government.
Yeah.
He's seen Luffy defy the odds again and again.
But he to be fair, he is worried about two emperors.
He is worried about two emperors. He doesn't say we need it, Christian. I don't think he thinks that we can't do it. He just thinks it's not advisable.
Yeah, okay.
People say he's not worried about Luffy. He's not going after to save Luffy.
Sure.
Why would he do that when he's seen Luffy break out of prisons multiple times? When he's seen Luffy do crazy things? He's on his way to the flower capital. He keeps on getting distracted.
Yeah.
Keeps on getting lost.
Okay.
No, we don't know the situation with the gambling house. People say that he went there to gamble. You know how Zoro runs into problems. People find him. Maybe he went in to ask for directions. People like, who the fuck are you? Shit happened. I never seen Zoro gamble.
Yeah, I don't. That's not. I think he does.
So I don't know what people want.
We'll see. Now,
Zoro has no reason to be worried about his captain either because he knows he's in jail. He's not dead.
if Zoro leaves the crew, it's gonna infuriate me. Because we don't have fucking time for this.
Also, doesn't really make sense.
And we've already explained why it doesn't really make sense, because Nami would have to rat out Sanji, and Nami doesn't know the full story anyway. So that puts a damper on Nami's character as well. There's too many sacrifices to be made for this plotline. That won't even be that good, because it doesn't make sense in the first place.
Yes.
We just had crew drama. We don't need more crew drama.
To be a good team and a good crew, you need selflessness, Christian. It needs to be about the crew. It needs to be about the will of your captain. I don't think people understand it. I just think people are selfish.
Okay.
In the community, specifically.
Okay.
Alright? You believe in Luffy, and he
The Pirate King.
will be the Pirate King.
Alright.
That's about it. I don't know. What else you want to say about Zoro? That's
I think this is a fun.
See, that's why I was annoyed with Sanji and Whole Cake Island. Not 100% faith in Luffy to get the job done.
But that was never his character. Right?
Yes, that's true.
That's not what he's about. He's not Zoro.
That's true.
So we can't have.
Still disappointed
we can't
though
have a full
that
crew of Zoro.
the third hand man,
Where's the third head man? He's not the right head man.
not ride or die, but is the ride or die now.
Well, he thought he was doing the right thing. We don't need to go.
We
into
see his ride or die attitude, willing to sacrifice his pride for Luffy. In
that.
one,
He thought he was doing the right thing at Hawkeye Gold. Alright?
yes, but he also didn't have 100% faith in his captain because it was an emperor. That's also true.
Okay. I don't know if that's directly related to Luffy or the entire crew. Nami, Robin, Chopper,
What about it?
Zeph.
We know the reasons why he did what he did.
We know why Sanji
Alright.
did it. Alright, enough of that.
Power scale. Yes?
Power scale time.
What do you got?
Let me bring over the list.
Where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go or what?
You got one?
Yeah.
You got one? You got one?
And the man's been brought up this week, so I think we might as well talk about him. Let's talk about Izu.
What do they even talk about? He shoots guns.
He shoots a gun.
He's a commander.
He's a commander. We'll never see him again.
We might see him in Wano when Marco appears with the fucking Whitebeard pirates.
What do you think? He's a commander of Whitebeard's ships.
Sure, he's a commander of Whitebeard ships.
Does that put him on Bartholomew level, Cavendish level? Maybe Blue Gilly, maybe...
Higher than Blue Gilly, what do you...
Maybe, what the fuck, Hideo.
He is... I would say he's in the sniper class of characters.
Sniper.
Direct
Okay.
guys can shoot blades apart.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
In Marineford,
survives
didn't die.
Marineford, survives Marineford.
Don't know if he's alive.
We got Whitebeard unit running around. What do you want to say about that? It's so hard to... random Whitebeard commander. We have Jozu with the lower high. I don't think it's fair to say that we have enough feats, have enough prestige.
We're not going to get enough. We're not going to get anything else.
No, yeah, I'm not rejecting the thing. I'm just saying it's not fair to put Aizo on the same tier as Jozu.
No. What about Olympus?
He's talking to the lot. Well, come on.
Oh, Olympus is a commander of Luffy's crew.
I mean, the Grand Fleet.
Yeah.
That just got formed.
Same thing as Whitebeard.
Just got formed.
What number is he, like fucking 13? You know.
He's low on the list. He's like 8.
What makes you instantly reject Olympus?
Olympus because he's not.
Olympus could snap.
Veteran.
Olympus could snap swords.
Here's the thing. We're talking about Marineford, and
Yep.
and Isaac survives Marineford.
Alright.
Does he do anything in Marineford? Not really.
How do you feel about mid?
I feel higher than mid. He's a veteran of the New World. Let's not forget that.
Okay.
Part of Whitebeard's ship. Let's also not forget that. We're gonna go with a safe bet and put him in high mid.
High mid.
Because Jozu, low high, and we got way
With
more things for Jozu.
Niji, Frankie, Robin, Yonji.
I think it's fair.
Okay.
Because this is one of the lower rank Whitebeard commanders. He doesn't have the fucking broken Jozu through, he doesn't have the strength. Jozu's definitely part of the main three. I mean, Vista fought Mihawk for one panel, so that's more feats than Izo.
Yep.
I'm gonna say high mid.
Alright. High mid it is.
Now, my character that I'm gonna pick. It's hard at this point because I'm trying to think about a hype character we can slot in.
We can't do Shutemaru
Can't
yet.
just shoot that Maru. Do we have?
Do we have Queen on there, don't we? Surely. I mean, it'd be
No,
an
we're
easy
not putting
slot, but
Queen.
we don't know.
We're not putting Queen on this list yet.
And King, we know where they're gonna go.
We don't know where they're gonna go, but that's not the point.
Yeah. Good Jack. Surely we got Jack.
Yeah, we got Jack. I'm thinking. We did Hannibal and Magellan, right? Yep. Have we done? Yeah, we did that. Haven't we? I don't know. I'm thinking about a One Piece animal.
An animal. Why are you going with that animal?
Because they seem to be strong. Well, let's go. The gorilla from Luffy's Island.
Oh my.
Roast Skyner.
That's
King.
a pick.
Roast Skyner King.
That's a pick.
Roast Skyner King. And what did Luffy need to beat this guy?
Gear 4.
Gear 4. Now, that's a crazy question
No.
to answer. This fucking gorilla
Did a Gear 4.
needed Gear 4 to be tamed, to be defeated. Gear 3 didn't work. Gear 2 didn't work.
Stronger than Rob Lucci.
Stronger than fucking Hydruden.
Sure.
Where does this gorilla go? I'm gonna call him Rascuna Kings. We're just gonna talk about all of them.
All of them?
Rascuna Kings because they're all the same level, right?
Needed Gear 4 to tame him.
They're Gear 4 to tame them. The lion, the elephant, you know, the
Others.
gorilla, the snake, the crocodile, right? The Rascuna Kings. Do you think it's fair to say mid-tier? Easily destroying a pacifista. Right? But are they...
Does Gear...
I
Does
think
Gear...
Oars
does-
defeats them.
Does pre-time skip Luffy beat Hody Jones?
No. We've been through this.
Okay.
Alright? So,
Mid-tier is your theory.
the Kraken gets destroyed by Gear 3.
Yes.
So maybe...
Hakido,
Hakido. That's true.
new Gear 3. That's post-time skip
But
Luffy.
Gear 4 was required.
Yes. Gear
Can't
4
forget
was
that.
required. Gear 4 was
Gear 4
required.
have requirement
Stronger than the
to
Kraken.
take on these Rascuna Kings.
Yes.
Stronger than the Kraken. Stronger than Don Jinjiao, apparently. This is getting crazy. I think we got high mid for Rascuna Kings. Luffy apparently, according to the law, struggled more against these guys.
Question
than
for
Don
you.
Jinjiao.
Question for you.
What?
Would Luffy require Gear 4
To beat him now?
to beat Virgo?
No.
Require Gear 4 for the Kings.
It's too much.
That's what I'm talking about.
It doesn't. It's too much.
This is like weird fucking
This is weird.
post time skip Luffy. We don't know where he's at. We're unlocked Gear 4.
But I do think Oars beats him.
Where's Oars?
High mid. Oars has the power.
But he's also immortal.
Exactly.
So
You could maybe make the argument that Virgo also has the power to take out these animals. He's a hockey master. He's got the speed.
Does he have the defense?
He's got full body armor. Alright? Like, we can't go low high for these fucking animals, alright?
We can go high mid though.
Rascuda Kings. High mid. Because apparently you need Gear 4 to beat him.
Alright.
But that's like weird pseudo.
Still hockey on that gear 4.
Apparently had to figure out King Kong gun. At some point for him. He's getting crazy.
How strong are these animals?
That's wrong with these fucking kings. I'm gonna say high mid. I have to say high mid.
Alright.
Because otherwise it's gonna be ridiculous. Right?
High mid it is.
Alright. Now it's time for the question corner.
Question corner, what do we got?
A lot of questions, of course. First question comes in from Fandom D Sane. Are you guys going to do all the movies or just do the latest 3? The latest 3, alright? We don't need to do the Drum Island recap movie. Do we?
No, I don't think so.
We'll go Film Z. The best One Piece
hard
movie.
to find the other movies legitimately as well.
Film Z, Film Gold, easy to find.
Yeah.
YouTube, easy to find. So I think we'll just do Film Z and then Film Gold.
Yep.
Film Z, best One Piece movie.
And then we'll do Stampede.
Yeah, that's the plan. All right,
Should come out in Australia at some point.
soonish.
Yeah.
September, I assume.
Okay.
All right. Now, Return the Slab has a question. All right. What's your favorite filler character? Now, probably people are gonna bring up Condiliano, the meme lord.
Giltasora.
Giltasora, not Z.
Z's not canon.
Giltasora, not
Z.
Giltasora apparently canon as well.
I don't know if that's true.
What do you mean? All movie characters are canon.
Alright.
So somewhere in the new world, Giltasora exists.
What about Daddy Madison?
Daddy Madison from Longtown Filler.
Yep. It's supposed to be the manga. So I guess that's canon.
Fought Yasop
Right.
in a duel. Yeah. Daddy Madison, best filler character.
What about the dragon? Before they got up the waterfall. Before they got up
yeah.
Reverse Mountain.
It's Rodney Punk Acid, you know? Best filler character. Fucking Commander Jonathan from the G8 filler arc. Actual character. That's not a garbage man. And you can actually respect. Right? Unlike the fucking Navy kid with the demon arm.
What's that about?
That fucking chick that can fucking make Luffy giant Luffy. Disturbing filler. The the long-armed tribe villain in that filler. Disgusting. Everyone hated that. Alright, fucking...
We need to get rid of all the long arm.
The weird fucking...
We need to get rid of all the long arm.
Breed.
People. They need to be eradicated.
Okay. Right. We got Breed. Terrible.
Awful.
We got... Ace Silvers or some shit. Terrible.
Alright, well, make your shot, Christian. Who are you going to go with?
Commander Jonathan. Alright, there you go. There you go. There it is. That's the question. Alright. Frazzle. Afridi. Alright, question. What is the Red Force? Is it some kind of power? It is called King Haki, of course.
It's Shanks' ship.
Shanks' ship.
If you didn't know.
It is that, but it's also a type of God King Haki, the Red Force. Right? It's not some bullshit like Cyclops' Force Beam from the Red Dimension. That's not what that is.
You know how there's like different characters have different color haki, right?
Yeah.
Like Katakuri's got blue.
Yeah.
Luffy's got red.
It's always got purple.
Zoro's got purple, whatever. Surely Shanks has red as well.
I mean, according to all the games, confirmed. Right?
Red lightning haki.
Right?
That's what the Red Force is.
There you go. Alright, from Jordan Lee. Great podcast again. Love the shoutouts, lads. And the early downloads save a ton of time save me a ton of data. That's what we do here, Jordan Lee.
We appreciate you. Is that a question?
Next call, the question. All right. Would you prefer Zoro and Sanji be equal? I think Zoro's slightly stronger right now. I think it would make the crew more dynamic, more interesting, as everyone thinks Zoro is stronger. The Straw Hats could be the only crew to have 3 Yonko level end of series characters.
It's possible.
Also, would you like to see Sanji and Zoro have a fight over the Whole Cake Girls incident? We've definitely answered that, Jordan Lee.
No, we wouldn't like to see that.
And if they do, is it a draw as nobody would expect Sanji to win? If they would fight, I would expect Zoro to win. Still high diff. I would expect Zoro to win though. But we already said our pit on the Whole Cake Girl incident. Moving on, alright? From Silvers. Question for the show. With E3 coming up, do you have any big hopes for upcoming game releases or reveals?
Smash Bros. DLC.
Smash Bros, of course.
Banjo 3. Banjo and Smash.
For me, it all comes down to 2 words. Or 1 word. From Software. Rumor mill!
You're such a fanboy.
Rumor
It's
mill!
out of control.
Rumor mill.
Out of control. You're not excited for the fucking Nintendo Direct where crazy shit happens.
I am excited for that.
Alright.
I am definitely excited for that, but I'm also excited.
We have to fucking watch the Microsoft conference.
I know.
Because of the From Software
There's
shit.
From Software hype that's apparently
And there's
rumored
always
to
a
happen.
chance about Banjo 3.
Rumor mill going crazy. George R. Martin from Game of Thrones fame. The good parts of Game of Thrones.
Alright.
Not the bad parts,
Yeah,
but the good parts.
alright.
Alright?
Yep.
Apparently consulted for 3 years on a project directed by Miyazaki.
I don't know if that's confirmed.
That's what the rumor is.
Our man only said he was working on a Japanese game. The rumors connected it.
I'm just saying, these are the rumors
Yep.
that I've heard.
Will we do E3 live reactions?
Come on, man. I don't want to sit here doing nothing, watching fucking Microsoft is roasting it.
That's the
Snark-
fun part.
The Snark Lords already do it.
Yeah, but we do it. We would do it the
Alright.
best, Christian.
What am I expecting? Fucking Rune World. Whatever
If
the
you
fuck
want
it's
us to do that, let us know.
From Software, Norse mythology. From Software, do it correctly.
All right.
Alright? They're gonna do it right. They did Japanese mythology properly.
That's their stuff.
Not like Neo, which is generic Japanese mythology. Miyazaki brings in his own world. Wraps it up. That's what I'm excited for. Of course, we'll get some out of left field reveals about some games we haven't heard about before, new IPs. I was interested in new IPs. Nintendo showed us Animal Crossing.
Christian's excited for that.
Animal Crossing. Do we see Bayonetta 3 here?
Do we see Bayonetta 3?
Do we see Bayonetta 3?
Yes, we will.
Okay. Do we see Banjo Remake come to the Switch?
Just kidding.
Do we see Persona 5 come to the Switch?
Nah.
Do we see... do we see that Star Fox Racing game ever see the light of day?
Do we get a dumb trailer for Metroid Prime 4? CG trailer.
Sony is not even there. So fuck Sony.
Yeah.
Alright?
They got nothing this year.
Do we see the next anime game? Probably, because they're on a yearly basis.
Dragon Ball Project. Should see that.
Dragon Ball Project, which is the World Seeker engine, which is, say what you want there. Alright. Next question. Alright, here's a suggestion for the design walls. He
Yes.
says, Naruto any age as a Marine.
That's just Naruto in a marine outfit.
That's what I'm saying. These terrible suggestions.
Is that Silvers? Is this Silvers?
Yes, it's Silver.
Silvers, stop saying people in marine outfits, alright?
That's not a design competition, because a Marine outfit is set. We drew Naruto and then we put a Marine jacket on him. That's not a fucking competition, alright? So you don't understand the philosophy of the show, alright? Next question from Frosty K. Loki. Loki? I don't know.
Figure it out.
Do we have predictions for the 944 Zoro Grey theory? Now we are 1 chapter away. People,
I'm putting my
I'm
money.
putting too much stock on this chapter. Too much stock. It reminds me of the chapter 900 hype people were expecting.
Alright.
But
We
this is
know.
even
We
more
know.
ridiculous.
We went through it in the chapter. I'm putting my money on Zoro's cursed sword to be broken by Kirishiro.
I don't mind that.
Putting my chips on the table.
Possible. I think it's possible.
You gotta put your chips on the table, Christian. You gotta make a call. Make a call.
Nothing's gonna happen.
You have to make a call. Nothing's gonna happen.
You get nothing.
Nothing's gonna happen.
You
is
lose.
the easy answer.
That's my answer.
Give us an answer. Give the people an
because it's bullshit.
Put your chips on the table.
Chips on the table.
Chips on
There's
the table.
nothing gonna happen.
We know nothing's gonna happen.
Anyway, here's why. Because this reminds me of the chapter 900 debacle. Blackbeard's gonna show up. CP0's gonna show
Akainu.
up. Marine's gonna show up. That was more believable than this 944 chapter bullshit color
How
page
good?
shit.
I got into heated arguments with people saying that the Marines would turn up.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's possible. No, it isn't.
It was possible. I'm not gonna say it wasn't possible. We're headed in, just as we have an in with the CP0.
We have a real in here, though.
Okay, I really.
We have a ship coming. We have a delivery from the Navy turning up.
All right, enough about that.
No, it's CP0 making a
But
call.
you will admit that chapter 944 theories are complete.
Nah, it's absolutely nothing.
Headcanon, putting your chips on absolutely nothing.
Christian, but I want you to put your chips on the table.
Chips on the table, nothing's gonna happen.
Cool.
Because it's bullshit.
I mean, if you call it, you get a W.
Zoro dies.
That's Christian's chips on the
There you
table.
go.
Zoro dies.
From Calvin T. Do you guys think we'll actually be able to see a brawl in the streets, or will it just be a clash and Zoro Sanji dip out to protect Toko? I think it's more the latter. Will the brawl break out with the fighter? Yes.
Sanji and Zoro don't dip out. They either get defeated, or something happens to break up the fight.
The fight will be broken up either by Kaido,
Kuromasaki's speech and
Kurosaki's
sacrifice.
speech. We'll see. Alright? But I don't think we're going to get definitive fights. I think that's a definite no.
Yeah.
Because it's too early, alright? We don't know all those too early. From Ice Cream. Is Kiku a trap? King Lightning.
Peddling the meme.
Peddling the meme.
No.
No. Alright? That was from
Aizu's a trap, though.
Who?
Aizu.
Aizu 100% confirmed trap. Alright? We know that.
Yes.
Already made that very clear. Alright? Alright. Next question from Killer. Now that Zoro and Sanji are finally together, will there be some sort of conflict between them in the near future? Serious conflict at least.
No.
We might get a mention of it just to bring it up and clear the air.
I want a real moment between them.
We might get here's the thing. We might get a real moment between them. What happened? Okay, Zoro gets over it, that's it.
Yes.
That's all I think is going to come out of it. From Philip P. If Sanji was really as fast as that Hokage suggested with his brief scuffle with Oven, how come Zoro got to Otoko first? Also, would the raid suit be more beneficial in hindsight for this moment for saving the ability, because we know Page 1 and Drake saw it and he doesn't know. He doesn't want it to be on the broadcast. He's known both as Soba Mask and he's got two identities going on in Wano. The power scaling speed shit. You know, I guess Zoro's closer. Zoro ain't slow.
Zoro's supposed to be the daddy here.
Alright. So does he not want to use the raid suit because then Hawkins and Drake
There's no
will
time
find
to
it?
put on the raid suit, right?
Okay. But
Also,
then,
it wouldn't really be like
but then-
Zoro and Sanji here to be Sober Mask and Sanji,
but then
Zoro
we
here.
also confirmed that Sober Mask is working.
Not as
with,
iconic
allies.
as Sanji and Zoro sitting next
Sure.
to each other, Christian.
Sure. From Hikari Denshu. When Oda reveals the gap between Zoro and Sanji in the slightest is the slightest of gaps, people will not stop hating on Sanji. I'm talking without the raid suit. Not really a question. Right?
The raid suit
Will
makes...
people stop hating on Sanji when we get to see
No, because it's a rivalry and you're supposed to hate either one of them.
Exactly. That's the correct answer.
But Sanji and Zoro should be close-ish. Difference between Cracker and Smoothie. That should be the difference. Whatever you think that is.
Alright.
Difference between Jack and Queen, whatever you
Yeah.
think that is. Including the raid suit.
Okay.
There you go.
From
We didn't talk about the bounty gag either.
we said gag's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right. From Mad Tag at all. Why are the Beast Pirates so huff/incompetent? Every other younger crew puts the bulk of Kaido's crew to shame. I mean, Kaido's fodder is better than Big Mom's
Chest
fodder.
pieces.
I'm sure Kaido's got the Flying Six. Parallel to
Bombs
Big
is
Mom children.
shit.
Bombers is garbage. Randolph's garbage. Diesel's garbage.
There you go.
Kaido has the Flying Six. He's got Supernova. He's got Commanders.
Incompetent's an interesting word to use.
They're just not strong.
This man's a fan of Druids.
Okay. Call it out.
Only Druids uses incompetent.
From MBs. Does the focus on Smile being artificial production a future implication to the regular dev foods being a natural thing, or does it add to the theory to the Void Century scientific origins by highlighting scenes of Vegapunk's and more government's failure to match the Ancient Kingdom's achievements? Yeah, I agree with you more with the Ancient Kingdom shit.
I would prefer them to be natural fruits. But
It's both. It's got to be both magic and science. A mixture between those two. Harnessing of magic to make science. That's what it's gonna be. Because we know the artificial jungle fruits don't allow you to swim, which was a contention
But
between.
Vegapunk ain't making train fruits.
They're making, I know what they're making. They're making fucking.
Animal stuff.
But for the train fruit to exist, it almost by definition has to be man-made, right?
Well, it could mimic the fucking things in the world. Yeah. Shit, something like that. I don't want to know.
You will find out. Well, Void Century shit. You will find out.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
Hopefully it's not like Scientology with like the souls of the Void Century being
Yeah.
implanted into fruits. Who knows? Prince K. Love your work. You'll be talking about the chapter details, so won't question about that, but what do you think are the chances of Oda Oscar the fights to go to Udon prison to deal with Luffy and Big Mom? It's a possibility.
Decent chance.
944 Zoro does not appear. What a joke.
I'd give it 20% that we cut to Big Mom the entire time.
What if Zoro does not appear in 944?
At all?
Yeah. That's pretty great.
That'd be good to just crush the meme.
That color page matters.
The grave means that he's not in the chapter. Watch people say that. There's no W for us here, Christian.
Alright. From Theron Thompson. Alright. No, from Nando. What do you guys think about the Smile reveal, and what's more likely next chapter, Prison Break or Zoro Sanji versus Hawkins and Drake? With much difficulty, it would be for the Straw Hats. What? More likely, we're gonna stay here.
More likely, we're gonna say Zoro and Sanji.
Yeah,
but it's possible. We've said it's possible. It's possible.
From Jeremy Thompson. What would you like to see happen in the next chapter? A little bit of Zoro and Sanji battle feats.
Zoro meets up with Kurashira finally.
Alright, that goes.
I
want to see some fights between some people.
Yeah.
Dosing of hype, please.
The good news is we should be on a run of chapters here. We're at the start of the run.
4 chapters.
We've got 4 chapters.
Exactly.
3 chapters left before a break.
We should be able to finish Act 2, right?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to finish Act 2.
It might say Act 2 end and then break. And then Act 2, Act 3 starts a week after.
We get the Reverie chapter, whatever, From Sight Last. Will the Davy back fight ever be relevant again? We liked Shanks' theory in Elbaf. I think that's possible.
The Morsh theory.
The Morsh theory. Sure, I like it.
Shanks fighting Luffy in Elbaf.
Davy back fight, yeah. From Lord Zarkon. Thoughts on Kid's role in Wano and Big Mom's crew. Do you think we will see any Marines in this arc? A lot of questions here. Kid's role will be
helping Luffy.
Helping to take Kaido down.
Yep.
Big Mom and her crew. There's a whole heap of.
We still don't know. It's either going to be team up with Kaido, impossible for Luffy to win.
Team up with Luffy,
stupid, and Luffy would win easily. distracted. Big Mom distracted by the Navy, or outside part, third party.
Blackbeard.
Big Mom distracted by third parties, probably likely.
I don't know, man.
Big Mom and Kaido versus Luffy's forces.
Plus, I think Marines come in. If that happens, I think Marines have to come in. We get Garp on our side.
Sure, but then Big Mom's distracted by the third party.
Yeah, but we need that to happen.
It's either like Big Mom.
Because you could say that Garp foreshadowed this in the Reverie when he's like, if
Yeah.
Kaido and Big Mom get back together, we can't stop it. So they're going to need the Monkey D Alliance
Yeah.
with the Navy to take them down.
The Monkey D Alliance, as in Monkey D Luffy, Monkey D Garp,
Dragon.
and Monkey D Dragon.
The Monkey D
To
Alliance.
take out the rocks.
Take out the rocks. We'll see.
That'd be crazy hype.
Definitely would be. Alright? Definitely would be. Alright. From young Obama. For the RFP, when will Bunky kill Shanks? And you just go through around a court. Alright? Young Obama loves to get through around a court on this show. He's done it 3 times. He's done it 3 times.
That better be the last question.
That is the last question.
Alright.
Alright?
You can throw your questions in the comment section, in the community tab, on Patreon, Discord, Twitter, at Eric Tolato. I post the asking for questions stuff.
Yes, thread, whatever.
You can find the show on SoundCloud,
Yes.
iTunes,
Yes.
YouTube,
Yes.
Patreon. Some hours early, 12 or so, depends.
Depends on when we get this out.
For $5 a month.
Yes.
That's about $1 an episode. Might be a deal you want to take. Look at the shirts, at least. Go look at them. You might want to buy one.
It's true.
You'll see it on my body next week.
Hopefully.
If the delivery date is indeed correct.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say, Christian? What do you
What's your JoJo show?
JoJo show? Muda
It's
Muda.
Muda. Right?
It's getting heated.
30 seconds of Muda greatness. Right? It's ramping up from here. It's going to be great. What's your JoJo show?
Sure.
What's JoJo? Watch Design Wars. We need people to watch it.
Alright.
It's growing every week.
People like it.
People like it. It's growing week on week.
Yeah.
That's all we can ask for. Alright? That's all I have to say. Shanks is a god king.
Juice is going to be on next week.
Jut's is going to be on next week. Jut's
Prepare.
the theorist.
Prepare your bodies.
Jut's the theorist.
Yes.
Alright? That's what we're going to call him. Alright?
Alright.
Every time we say his name, you have to say the theorist.
Juice the Theorist. What do you think about this? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
We're going to meme him hard. It's going to be a good time. Shanks is the God King. Good night.